Welcome back to another part of Dragon Quest VIII. The normal ending. Yeah, the normal ending. We're not quite there yet. We just defeated Ratform though, the final boss. He's done. And we got promoted. The main character got promoted to the Palace Royal Guard. So he was like a guard, but I guess he was from like the lower parts. Now he's like basically the top dog in a way, the right hand guard to the king and the princess. And our first job is basically to escort the princess to her carriage because well, she's gonna go marry Prince Annoying Face. Oh, I know his name, but I was trying to think of like some stupid insult, and I was like, yeah, poo poo face. There you go. And we just spoke to Yangas, we haven't seen in several months, and he seems to be doing alright, so that's good. So yeah, let's go do that then. This part's probably not going to be very long, and there will be credits, so that will be like a big chunk of it. And then next time, we'll finally be doing post-game, guys. So yeah, that would be cool. What do you have to say? I don't know, we started off the same, you and me. And all of a sudden you're chief of the guard. I can hardly believe it. Well, you were probably ensnared in the curse the entire time while I was out saving the world. So, yeah. Still, I suppose you deserve the promotion after all. You did defeat Ratform. Yeah, exactly. And restore the cut. Exactly. Without me, it'd all be screwed. Hang on, I just want to look at this picture. And it's kind of nice just to... I think I know what that is. That looks like a picture of... I think it's the hut near a Scamper. That's what it looks like. I think it's that. But it's kind of nice to see this place all bright and stuff, you know, not covered in snares. The princess's wedding is taking place in Sevilla Cathedral, right? And you're going to be acting as her bodyguard on the way there, Commander. I'm the commander. I had hoped I might be able to see the wedding myself. Yeah, there's some things going on there. Oh, I know where that is as well. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, let's see. Well, this way. Oh, look who it is! The player himself.
Ah, it's been a while. I came as soon as I heard the news. So, it seems we'll have the honor of escorting the lovely princess.
Stay away from Medea. That's a warning.
I just ran into Yangus, too.
She's too pure, alright? Angelo, leave her alone.
I'm a busy man, as you know, so I wasn't too thrilled at first at having to drop everything and come over. But it is good to see the old...
And you're busy doing what exactly? Wasting everyone else's time?
Anyway, are you really alright with this wedding going ahead? You don't have to stick around if it's too hard.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't aware, Angelo, that you were sympathetic. Jeez. I can tell you haven't changed.
Just do what you have to do, my friend. Like I did when I left the Abbey.
Oh, so you're encouraging me to just, the main character just leave. Heartbroken! I mean, again, the character doesn't say anything, so as far as we know, he doesn't even have feelings for Medea. You know? So, that's the problem. In a situation where it's like, if the character doesn't even at least emote or show emotion. Okay, a good example would be The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I don't know if any of you guys played this game. I won't spoil it, but I'll just say that, you know, Wind Waker Link is very sort of, you know, emo as well. But like the whole thing with that is that Link and Zelda kind of have this friendship relationship, and you could tell when she's in danger, Link like drops everything. He rushes onto the scene, you know, he's angry, he's serious, he's like, no, I'm gonna protect her, you know what I mean? He gets upset when you know what I mean, and when something happens to her, you know what I mean? You could see the emotion. He doesn't say anything, but you could see when he's angry, when he's upset, when he's frustrated, you know what I mean? When he's happy. You can see it. You know, you can see that he cares about her pretty much more than anything, and you know, he doesn't want anything to let that happen. The hero doesn't really show that much emotion, so.
Oh, Angelo's so wonderful. You know, he looks after children who don't have anywhere else to go.
Where does he even live? Does he live in the Abbey again? I don't know. But it seems like he's taken on the role of Abbot Francisco in that sense of that he just, yeah, you know, he's like, oh, you know, the Abbot took me in, so I'm gonna like, I guess, be a role model for kids. Well, not just a role model, but you know what I mean. He's gonna basically take in kids and orphans that, you know, were in the same situation as him, where he pretty much had nowhere else to go, no home and stuff.
He says he wants to repay all the kindness Abbot Francisco showed him when he was all alone in the world. Isn't he just the sweetest man you ever met?
Hey, no need to tell the whole world. I have a certain image to maintain with my admirers. Well then, see you in a bit. I'll be down in the courtyard taking a break. Come and find me when you're ready.
He's got his little fan club. Of course he has. I'm not surprised. It's just the bunny gal. And yeah, it's always the same model, so it's not going to be unique or anything. I'm trying to remember where Medea's chambers is, actually. The king has gone ahead to the cathedral, apparently. No doubt the father of the bride has a lot to discuss with his daughter's new father-in-law. Yeah, that's right. Upstairs? We're gonna go upstairs. I can't remember. We'll find out. Yo, what up? Yeah, well, looks can be deceiving. Yeah, I actually can't remember. I think I'm going the wrong way. Maybe. Can't remember if I've got to go down or up. We'll find out. We'll figure it out. I'm like, where do I go again? It's been a while since we went here, so... No, wait, I think I'm in the right place. I think Medea is somewhere around here. Wait, hang on. No. Not here. Not here, I don't think. So it might be the lower ground. I'm trying to think. Should I go up? I'll go up if I can. I mean, hey, you can go around and explore. I don't think there's anything... Like, we've gotten all the treasure, technically, so... It might be up here, actually. We're supposed to run into Jessica before we see her, if I remember correctly. So, if we see Jessica, we're on the right track, essentially. Here we go. I was right. There she is.
Hey there! Long time no see. How have you been?
Better for seeing you, girl.
You look pretty well, that's for sure. But how come you haven't visited me in Alexandria? I've missed you. You know, I was planning to go off and live on my own, but my mother was so worried I ended up settling down back at home. I guess the time I spent away from her made us both realize what's truly important to us. We get on really well now.
Well, that's good. Jessica, you clearly need someone. Now, that someone's not Angelo, but you clearly need someone.
I'm not much of a replacement for my brother, but I've decided to stay and look after Alexandria. With everyone's help, of course. But enough of that. Have you heard? Apparently Yangus and Red have teamed up now and they're doing something together.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much.
Can you believe it? Last I remember, they couldn't exchange 2 words without 3 insults. I wonder what went on between them.
A lot, apparently, when they were younger.
Huh? You're on your way to pick up Princess Medea? Yeah, I guess it's time to get going. Okay then. I'll be waiting for you down in the courtyard.
Bye-bye, Jess. We'll see you soon. Ugh. Really, if anything, Jess seems to be the only one that... Well, like, she's got a good ending, but, like, what I'm saying is that, like, she's just gone back home, she's with her mum. At least she's getting along with her mum, but, like, you know, you've got Yangus who's going on an adventure with Red, and it's clearly those two will probably get together, and Angelo's got his whole looking after kids, and, you know, he's got all his admirers, and then Jess is just back home, you know? I mean, as long as she's happy, sure, but, you know what I mean? Out of all three, like, that's pretty much, you know, Jess. I think this is her room, because she has a piano in here. So, alright, there she is.
I suppose this is the last time I'll play the piano like this in here.
I'd love to hear you play, Medea. I can appreciate a fellow pianist as I play. I play very casually. I'm obviously not like someone who's dedicated or anything like that. But yeah.
I wonder if there'll be a piano I can play in Argonia.
Wonder if there'll be a piano you can play in Argonia. I'm sure you could buy one. Probably. I mean, I don't know how rich you are, but clearly Trode like is living the high life as a king in his kingdom, so he probably could afford it, honestly. And heck, the hero's technically earned so much money. He's got like 300,000 gold or some crap, so I'm sure he'd give it to you in a heartbeat.
Thank you for coming. Is it already time to leave?
I want to say no, but I wonder what happens, but I'll say yeah. It is.
I asked the minister to have you call on me so that we could take one last walk through the castle, alone together, just like old times. I know it's not quite time yet, but I wanted to say goodbye to you properly, to thank you for everything you've done. The times I've spent here in Trudane Castle, with you, will be memories I shall treasure for always. I have to marry the Prince of Argonia to fulfill my royal duty. And you have to. Please continue to serve my father and protect Trudane, just as you always have. So then, shall we go? It won't do to keep people waiting too long.
Oh man, you can tell she doesn't want this. She really doesn't want this. Like, really doesn't want this. But she feels like she should, as a duty. And she probably doesn't want to let her father down. You know, she doesn't want to let anyone else down, man. She's too pure for this world, Medea. She's too pure for this world. You know, like, it's not what she wants, but she's willing to sacrifice her happiness to please everyone else. Hero's like, what? What is it? It's just like, nothing. And it's like, God damn it, Hero. You're useless. Take a hint, bro. Take a hint. The princess is into you, bro. Oh no, but she can't marry. She can't marry this ruffian. No. He's a nobody. He's not royalty. Can't marry him. And off they go. Now, we do get to go to Sevilla Cathedral, but we don't really get involved with the wedding. So, yeah. I think we're just kind of here to escort, I guess, to escort her after everything's gone down. Oh, she's on the boat. Yep, there we are. And this is why the hero needs to talk. Look at him. Look at his face. Are you okay, princess? Oh my god, excuse me, princess. Oh, this is the issue, man. At least if he like looked at her and just sort of smiled, as if to say, it's okay, don't worry. But nothing, he's just like, duh.
Well, so this is Sevilla Cathedral. What a perfect place for a grand royal wedding.
Oh, this guy's got a voice alright.
Excellent work, young man. You did an admirable job of escorting us. Your duty here has now been fulfilled. You shall stay the night at the inn and return to Trudane tomorrow.
Well, shit.
But I thought they'd all be attending the wedding.
I'm sure that's what she'd want.
I'm sorry, Princess, but I'm afraid that won't be possible.
Oh no. Here he is.
Well, well, pleased to make your acquaintance.
acquaintance indeed. I am Prince Charmley of Argonia.
Now, I could be wrong, but it looks like the hero's got a bit of a serious face here. I could be wrong. Might be perspective. And I think Yangus looks a little annoyed, but I could be wrong. So I don't know. Jessica and Angela are staring at something, but I don't know what they're staring at. It could be just perspective, but it sort of looks like he's got a little bit of a serious face just to say, oh god, it's him, but I don't know.
Goodness! You must be Princess Medea. Charmed, I'm sure.
Ew.
One look at you is enough to make me forget all the other beautiful girls I've ever met. I'm the luckiest man in the world to have you as my wife.
Yeesh.
Blimey. What's with all the romance? I didn't know you had it in you, Charmless.
It's Charmley. Oh, aren't you those servants from the initiation? No doubt you're here because you heard the news of my wedding. Well, I'm afraid this is as far as you can come. I can't possibly have commoners like you at such a grand royal affair. It's not as if you're aristocracy, or wealthy, or, well, anything.
And that's when the hero decks him in the face. No, of course not. Of course not!
That brat is unbelievable. Can't let us in on account of our being too common indeed. The preening little snob. It's been a while since the initiation, but he is still just as obnoxious as ever. And yet tomorrow, he's going to be marrying the princess. Can you believe it?
I know, man. I know!
Are you really going to let this happen? If you ask me, it's your duty as Chief of the Palace Guard to protect the princess's happiness.
I mean, look, Angelo. We don't always get along. But you're actually speaking some sense for once. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And here's like, I guess you're right. I guess. I guess. Hero, you're useless. Oh, it's time. The big day.
Rise and shine, Gov. The princess will be getting itched in a bit. We've come all this way. We should at least try and get a glimpse of her all dolled up. I'll go on ahead then, eh? I'll be waiting in front of that big church.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. We're not going to talk to anyone. We're just going to go. Yeah, we go. It's time for the big wedding. That's when the hero jumps in and says, I object!
We thought you weren't coming. The ceremony's already started.
He's like, yeah, he slept in. Bloody hero. It's like, it's fine. Just gonna sleep him. Yeah.
It's bedlam up there with all those people. I doubt anyone would notice you among the crowd.
Alright. What do you have to say, Jess? Real quick. Princess Medea's being a bit, obstinate, isn't she? I mean, who cares about some dusty old promise? She should just refuse if she doesn't want to get married. I mean, I agree, but like I said, she's too good for her own good. That's the problem, you know? She doesn't want to let anyone down. She's too pure. That's what I'd do anyway. I know, Jess, because you know, you're a rebellious girl. You're a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. You know? Maybe things are different if you're a princess. Again, she feels like she's fulfilling a duty. You know? The duty between the previous marriages that never happened. Oh no, it's him. I'm not going to speak to you. Jessica's fiancé, I'm supposed to be. But, which is quite funny considering that you can marry Jessica in the 3DS version. So, Yeah.
What a crowd! I can't see a thing from here.
What's going on? Has it already started?
People are saying that the bride looks stunning. I wish I was more like her.
I'm more interested in seeing the new Lord High Priest than the bride and groom, but it's impossible to see anything from here.
Congratulations, Princess Medea! Congratulations, Prince Charles!
Hey, stop pushing!
Wow!
Get wrecked,
There
kid.
you are, Gov. I knew you'd turn up. Right, this way. Follow me.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Yanga's to the rescue. He can't do anything himself, so Yanga's gonna step in. Yeah, move.
Well, we've got this far. Now, we just have to take care of that knight.
Yeah, I guess. Are we really gonna do this? Alright, I guess so. Halt! You cannot come any closer until the royal wedding ceremony is over. You'll just have to wait right round the front. Are you trying to tell me that you've been invited? Yes. Liars! All of those invited have already been seated inside the cathedral. I hope you aren't thinking of forcing your way inside. If you say no, I'm pretty certain nothing happens, so we have to say yes. That's what you have to do.
What?
Get wrecked! Told you, we defeated
You
Ratful.
leave him to me, Gov. Go on, in you go.
That's what I'm saying. We defeated Ratful. I think we can handle a puny little guard like you, mate. You're nothing. Absolutely nothing. The hero's finally doing a thing! Finally! Oh, hello. Dabbed up in white.
Honestly, where has the princess got to? What could possibly be taking her so long?
So she's not here, that's interesting. But, you may or may not notice that a certain Rolo. Yeah. I believe he's the new High Priest. So he managed to get out of that basically purgatory hell after he had to deal with those ruffians. Yeah, he's alright. He's right there, so... yeah, good on him. It's me, biatch.
What do you think you're doing? Are you trying to ruin my wedding? I won't stand for it. Guards, get rid of him at once.
Where even is the princess? She's not even here yet. We can handle it. Come on, dude. Zap. Oh, wait.
Excuse me for the interruption, Your Majesty, lords, ladies and gentlemen. I have an urgent communique with the king.
What happened?
What? Is this true?
What is it, Father? Tell me at once.
It seems the bride, Princess Medea, has disappeared.
Uh-oh.
What did you say? I don't believe it. Well, she must have been kidnapped. It's the only explanation.
Also, on the right there, you can see that Princess Minnie is there and her father sitting next to each other. So that's cool.
Aha! Of course. It was you. This is all your doing.
Actually, I don't know where she is. I was trying to find her.
He was jealous, so he kidnapped the princess.
Oh.
Seize him at once.
Zap! Come on, dude! Look, we got a giant spear. Take him out! Oh my god, bro. We can easily handle them by ourselves. Come on. Easy. Oh, hello.
Phew. You're okay.
Yeah, of course I'm okay.
Hey?
Don't worry, girl.
What's going on, Gov? Where's the princess? What's happened to the wedding?
Well, I don't know where she is, man.
Hey! Get over here, we've got trouble.
What?
King Trode and Princess Medea are surrounded by soldiers down there.
Uh-oh.
You what? I don't get it. But we better get a move on, Guff. It don't look good.
Stay right where you are!
No.
Do you think we'll just let you go after you ruined the royal wedding like that?
Leave them to us. You just get the princess and King Trode to safety.
Oh, look at Angelo actually trying to be helpful. I trust you guys have got it. No problem. Alright, well, let's see what's going on. People collapsed. Alright, down to the bottom, I guess. Oh, hello. Oh, nice! Nice! Troy's just using a stick. Look at him parry. Just from a stick.
There you are. Just in the nick of time. I knew I could depend on you.
I mean, it was more like the friends kind of helped and realized what you had to do. But never mind. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yes.
You have to take Medea and escape from here at once.
Oh, what? Also, Medea. Nice dress.
I can't possibly let that awful Prince Charmless marry my beautiful Medea.
Ah, good old King Trode. He's always thinking. I knew he didn't want to, like, especially how he treated him as well. Like, there's like no, like I had a feeling that he would not stand for it. It's like I've played this game before. Yeah. All right.
My country's honor matters not one jot compared to her happiness. Please, take her to safety.
Hey, that's what I like to hear. One thing I will say is that there's a lot of just moving around a little bit, and it's like, also, why is she facing that way? I do not know, but they could have just made this a cutscene, is what I'm trying to say, but...
My marriage was arranged by our two families long ago. I thought I had no choice but to accept it gracefully. I always resigned myself to it. I always saw it as my duty as princess. But I simply can't abide him. If it's a choice between marrying that twit and being a horse, you can make mine a grass sandwich.
That's quite funny. I like that, Medea. Bless you.
I can't live my whole life denying my true feelings. Take my hand and let's run away together. Please, take me away from here.
God, if I say no... I still don't know what happens if you say no, but I ain't got the heart. I'm sorry. I ain't got the heart. I have to say yes. And there it is. Look at Trode, man. Just with a stick. Who knew he had it in him? Who knew he had it in him? Trode OP, please nerf. God, they need to recruit better guards. They can't even handle Trode with a stick. Jeez. Get wrecked. Good job. Later. Later, Squirt.
How could you let them get away, you incompetent rogues? How could you be so remiss as to let a wagged wobble like them rout you, you rotten rascals? I should have known better than to entrust my princess's retrieval to a troop of reluctant waffneck.
Then why don't you go after them and bring the princess back yourself?
Damn straight. Here comes the king. Yeah. It's like, do something about it then.
But I can't do that all on my own. I'll send the royal guard.
Typical. You think that just because you're a prince, you can solve everything with money and power.
Is that normally how it works?
But I got that huge argon heart during the initiation all by myself.
Of course you did.
Enough of your lies! I know the truth.
And this is where he pretty much gets scolded by his father. So it's like, okay. I guess King Clavius doesn't mind it either way, so. The princess is saved. Back to Trodain. So everyone's like, oh, I guess there's no wedding now. Well, far. Alright. So much for the big day. There they are. Oh, look at the pink flowers. You're finally pulling your weight, eh, hero? Oh, hello. There's the carriage. Ha!
Oh, blimey, Father.
Haha, Medea. Have you been learning from Yangus? How did Tro get there so fast? He was back there. Well, I guess he... I mean, that's obviously why she said "Core blimey," but it is kind of funny hearing Medea say it of all things, but Tro just teleports. I didn't know he was that strong. Jesus. he should have taken down rat form. Teleportation. Oh, lordy. I guess see you guys. Yangas. Leave him, Yangas. Your duty is fulfilled. Ah, he's shedding a little bit of a tear. Go be with Red, alright, Yangas? Just go be with Red. I'll see you in Dragon Quest Heroes, though. And you, Jessica. This part is still going to be quite long. But yeah, that's the ending. Quote unquote first ending. There is another ending to do with the post game, but we'll get into it. And it's not the Jessica one because you can't marry Jessica in this. Yeah, there is an alternative ending to do with the post game. We can only do it with the post game, so it's one of those situations where it's like something appears before you fight rat form, but it wasn't there before, and it's like, so it would only appear after you beat rat form, but it takes you back before you beat rat. It's confusing, but you know what I mean. It's one of those weird post game type of things where it takes you back to before the final boss, and you can only unlock it. You can only unlock it after you beat the final boss, and then it just takes you back behind. I was like, okay, you couldn't just do something like somehow to lead it in afterwards, but no. I was like, okay. So we get this cool little credit scene with like basically the cutscenes. Obviously they're like changing the color and stuff, but like, you know, it's meant to be a credit scene, so we get to see all like the different cutscenes and stuff and whatnot. And there's Dolmegas, all the characters, and honestly, I'm doing a disservice by talking over this, but I absolutely love the music. Now, I do believe this is a full orchestra, but I think there's a version of Dragon Quest VIII. It might be the 3DS version only, but I do hear there is a version that was MIDI, or at least wasn't full orchestra. But I'm pretty certain this version I have is full orchestra. It sounds like it to me. If I'm wrong, then I guess I really like MIDIs. But it sounds like a full orchestra to me, and I absolutely love the soundtrack to this game. And this ending credits is fantastic. I absolutely love it. I guess I might as well get my final thoughts, even though there is an alternate ending, but I'm pretty certain the credits is the same. I'll just get my final thoughts. This is one of my favorite RPGs so far of all time. But I've still got lots of RPGs that I need to obviously play. But out of the ones I've played, it might be my favorite. It might be my favorite. Just in general. I know a lot of people say that this game kind of takes tropes and sort of ideas that have been done in previous games, so it's more of a fan servicey sort of thing. But you know, because Dragon Quest VIII was the first Dragon Quest we got here in the UK, you know, I was obviously kind of spoilt. This is the first one I played because this is the first one that was given to us. But obviously it just says Dragon Quest, so at the time I don't think I even knew it was Dragon Quest VIII. You know, but I had heard of Dragon Quest, and I thought to myself, this couldn't be the first one because I'd heard of it at the time. You know, and then I saw it at Blockbuster. I rented it out, fell in love with it. Fell in love with the characters. Well, most of them. I think this is one of the, you know, one of the better looking PS2 games. I think it's really good. It holds up really well. The story is okay. You know, it's fine. The cutscenes are good. I love traversing the islands. You know, we're on Sabercat or on the boat or flying around. I even like doing the alchemy. I mean, they bring the alchemy back in other games, but I like that, being able to make new, make stronger weapons and stuff. You know, using materials, and I'm glad they do bring that back in other Dragon Quest games. I know they did it in Dragon Quest IX for sure, and Heroes, and they probably did it in Dragon Quest XI, which I need to pick up Dragon Quest XI. I 100% do. I do hear good things from it, so I do need to pick that up at some point. But there are loads of games I need to pick up, so you know, money and all that jazz. But yeah, every time I come back to this game, I love it. Like, yeah, it's great. It's one of the few games I can actually play and not really get bored. Well, fun, because like the thing with Final Fantasy games is that I can't seem to get into them, and I always feel like it's because I always get stuck, and then I have to grind for so long, and I get bored grinding. Whereas this game, in my opinion, makes it a lot easier to grind, and doesn't make it, like, you know, as annoying to do. Basically, it's kind of like grinding is somewhat fun. Because, you know, you got the metal slimes and stuff. But, yeah, no, I still love this game. Now, I've got one little more cutscene. I didn't word that correctly, but you know what I mean. the last scene, basically, before we wrap this up, and then it's post-game.
It's been a long journey. A lot has happened along the way, but it's all worked out well in the end. Old obligations matter not one jot. What matters is being able to live a full and happy life. You should decide for yourself who you wish to marry. I won't rush you. Take as long as you need. Although, I don't know how easy it will be to find someone now that you've jilted a prince.
Never mind that now, Father. Look, we're home. Home for
I think it's
good.
fair to say she knows who she wants to marry. Back in Trodain, everyone's like, what happened? But what happened? It all worked out in the end. That's Dragon Quest. And then you've got a quill feather from Imperia writing the end. Quality stuff. If you haven't played this game and you like RPGs, give it a try. For sure. Give it a try. I really do like this game. 100% for sure. Even if people say like, oh, you know, the older games are better, I do need to play the older games, but for me, this is what I experienced, you know, firsthand, and yeah, no, I really do love this game. So yeah. Congratulations, you succeeded in defeating the Lord of Darkness. If you save here, your victory will be recorded in an adventure log. Well, I have to do it. This will allow you to continue your adventure from the moment just before you set off to fight Ratform. Record your triumph so that a new legend may be born. Again, it's just kind of like a what if, in a way, you know? Sort of. It's like, what if this happened before you fought Ratform? That's the best way to describe it. Yes, we better save it. We get a little star next to it as well, so to indicate that we beat Ratform. Yeah, I mean, you can see the star there from my previous, so. And there we go. From now on, it is post-game. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from doing anything else you want to do, because this takes you before you fight Ratform. But here we get like a little vision of this area, which you may or may not have seen if you've flown around. And then this happens. What's that all about? Well, you'll have to tune in the next part, guys, to find out what that's all about. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy, please throw us a like. And let me know, if you've never played this game and you've been watching this Let's Play, let me know your thoughts. What do you think of this game? Are you interested? Did you like the game? Did you like the story? Anything at all? Was it not your cup of tea? Then let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this game. Because like I said, this is one of my favorites, if not my favorite RPG that I've ever played so far. It will always hold a place in my heart for sure. Yeah, if there was any an RPG that got me into RPGs, like for sure, it would definitely be this. I fell in love with this game. So yeah, once again, thanks everyone. Check the parts if you want to watch the previous or the next part, and I'll see you all next time.